giving to the lesser fight. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes.
Alright, what's up everybody? So first off, I'm going to be starting with the Dr. Pores No More, and I'm just going to be putting that all over my T-zone, and this just helps to fill my pores in. I almost was about to do my foundation, but I forgot. I'm doing my eyeshadow first. So I'm just taking this palette that I got off AliExpress, and I'm taking a really nude color, and just placing that all over my lid from left to right. Then I'm taking a smaller brush, I'm going to go in with this like copper brown red color, and I'm going to be putting that right into my crease. And again, I'm just going to be blending it from left to right in little circles with a really light hand. And then I'm going to be taking a big fluffy brush and I'm going to be blending that out until it looks pretty even. Then I'm going to be going in with a darker brown shade with a more dense, smaller brush, and that's going to be in the corner crease of my eye. So I'm just going to apply it with like little small circles, and make sure when you're putting your eyeshadow on that you're dabbing off all the excess eyeshadow so you don't get like caked on and then it's like hard to blend out. So kind of blend that color into the copper orangish color. And then we're going to be taking another big fluffy blending brush and blending that all together. And then for my lid, I'm going to be taking this gold sparkly color, and I'm just going to be applying it with my fingertip. You can actually really get a good application by doing this, so I'm going to just put that in the center just to cover up all the space that I didn't get with the other eyeshadow colors. And then again, just very lightly blending that out, just so there's no harsh lines. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to be using my Real Techniques blender, and then I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix and the Wet n Wild. I'm just going to be placing those two together. I actually really like this Wet n Wild foundation. It's the photo finish, and it's only like $6, but I love that it has a little application like that, so you don't have to like touch it, put it on like the back of your hand or whatever. So I'm mixing those two together, and it actually makes a really nice finish. So lightly tap that all over your face with your blender and blend it down into your neck as well, so you don't have any mismatching lines or anything. So once I'm finished blending that out, make sure you get every little spot. I'm going to be taking the concealer that I'm going to be using today is the Maybelline Fit Me, and this I believe is in 15 Fair. I bought 10 before, but it's a little too like dark. I think that 10 is actually darker than the 15, so odd, but it's probably just a different tone. But this by far is one of my favorite concealers. I try and wing away from it to try something new for you guys, but I always end up going back to it. So just take that same sponge and blend it out. And then I'm going to be taking that same dark color right there, and I'm going to be putting it under my waterline. And this tends to just make your eyes pop a little bit more. And then I'm going to be taking a blending brush, this one's from e.l.f. I believe, and just smoothing that out. Also, another trick, I'm not here yet. Never mind. Okay, so I'm going to be taking the Ben Nye banana powder, and that's what I'm going to be using to set my face. I'm a little bit tan today, so I tend to go for that if I have any shade of color on my skin. And then I'm just blending the excess off. And then I'm going to be taking my MAC bronzer. I will have to look at what the name is called, but I mean it's pretty obvious bronzer. I'm going to take that same brush and just try and match my like chest to the face to the neck, everything. Okay, now I just did my brows and I used the NYX pomade with just a flat brush. So now I'm going to be taking a liquid liner. You can take any liquid liner, honestly. Like I favor the one from e.l.f. and that's like $1. But I'm just going to do a little wing, let that dry. This is the trick that I was talking about. This is a white liner. I believe this is e.l.f. too. And I just put it on my lower waterline. And this kind of just makes your eyes seem brighter and whiter. And then I'm going to be taking my CoverGirl Lash Blast, like always, and putting that on my lashes. And for the bronzer today, I'm going to be using the new e.l.f. palette. I actually really like this. And then that little flat brush from AliExpress. And I actually use all 4 different shades. So I'm just going to define my cheekbones and all the areas around my face to define it more. So the blush that I'm going to be using today is NARS. I'll have to get the name of it because I forget to look every time. And I'm just going to do the higher point of my cheekbones to give them some color. So, and then I'm just going to sharpen everything up with my beauty blender. And then the highlight that I'm going to be using today is the Casey Holmes Smashbox Collab. This is my favorite thing ever. This is a pearl palette, and I'm just going to be highlighting my cheekbones and the bridge of my nose and the top of my Cupid's bow. You guys seriously have to go out and buy this palette. It's no joke. Okay, so for lips today, I'm going to be using NYX in Baby Doll, I believe. And that's going to finish off this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you have any requests, then let me know. And I will make sure I will do it. Thanks, guys!